Killishy house here today for the meal and the venue. I'd like to thank Father Pat as well for a lovely ceremony in the church. He's done the business for myself and Danielle and making our decision. I now have a beautiful wife. He couldn't make the reception, as you all heard in church. He sent his apologies. I'd like to thank each and every one of you for making this effort to join us today in celebration. We know people have made huge sacrifices and travelled vast distances to be here. This means a lot to us, and thank you for that, everyone was there. I'd like to thank the bridesmaids. Looking good, looking stunning, absolutely. Thanks for supporting Danielle over the past few months and sort of keeping her grounded and getting her up to the church today. That was important. The groomsmen. Very handsome bunch. Thanks for looking after me today. I'd like to thank my mum and dad, wonderful parents. They've been a true inspiration. I wouldn't be here where I am today without you, so thanks for everything. And yeah, that's this gift for us now. Yeah, thanks again. I couldn't hope for better parents. And finally, thank you to my wife. Danielle, thanks for being the beautiful person that you are. And I look forward to spending the rest of my life with you. Just give a quick story that when I first started going out with Danielle. She was a keen rugby fan. It still is, of course, but it wasn't long before I introduced her to Gaelic football. Hill 16 and the Doves. She was quiet initially in Hill 16, but it didn't take her long to pick up the lingo of the hill, and I soon found out how quiet she is not. I don't think she ever played football, but if she did, I'd say she would be a good player. She's focused, determined, sets out her goals, and always reaches them with great results. She was asking for something blue during the week, so I think Ashley Carroll's in the crowd. She might have given something blue for Danielle for today. Thanks. Round of applause for Ashley. So that's it. Thanks very much for everyone for coming, and yeah, thank you. Thanks, everyone.
And now, our husband's father would like to say a few words. Patrick.
very welcome on Alton and Daniel's very special day. And a very special welcome to the group that come all the way from South Africa to be part of this special day also. Congratulations to Danielle on the fantastic way she looks today and the beautiful dress. I've never seen anything nicer like that. And also the bridesmaids, they look stunning also, and there's a few Romeos here tonight, so better watch out. Alton had always got good taste. And I think he's hit the nail on the head by picking Danielle to be his partner for life. We've known Danielle now for about 4 years, and we've always found her charming, good-natured, good sense of humour, and very generous. And she's also a good cook. And we have benefited from this on numerous occasions. Now, Alton is a man of many talents, but he's not very conscious of them. Now, I was quite amazed when he made that speech tonight because I didn't think he could make it, but there you are. all these hidden talents, you see. But some of us, or most of us here, will remember the famous Pierce Riley. He was a famous character in Donegal, but Pierce had a peculiar accent, don't you know. But he used to visit the school and talk about local history, etc. And Alton used to come home and mimic him to a T. And I remember saying to Claire one day, here we have another niece Lovine in the house. But I remember shortly after Alton proposed to Danielle, a woman came up to me and congratulated me on Alton's engagement, but said, I wish it was to my daughter who got engaged. So we had a secret admirers, and I'm sure Danielle had too. It's very convenient that Alton and Danielle are from the same parish, because it made things so much easier during the courtship. I haven't got that luck. I remember those long journeys back from Sligo after socialising, and falling asleep at the wheel, pulling into gateways all the way back, and a 3-hour journey used to take me over 6 hours. I think I knew every gateway from Sligo to Dublin. Now the Leonards go back a long way in Donegal, to the 1700s in fact. Not quite as far as the Bates, but it's wonderful to say. It's wonderful to see two old families coming together on an occasion like this. I think Alton and Daniel make a lovely couple, and they are lucky to have each other. There was a pub attached to Cleary's years ago, some of us might remember it, in the back street there, and I was in one day for a drink, and there were two old ladies enjoying a bottle of stout each. And I heard one saying to the other, they were talking about children. Do you know, Margaret, she says, when they're young they walk on their feet, and when they get older they trample on their bleeding heart. But I must say that has not been the case with myself and Claire. We are delighted to have our children around us, especially now that Angus has come back from Australia. And also, I meant to mention the grandchildren. I don't know where we'll be without the grandchildren. And perhaps in a few years' time, we might have one or two more running in and out the front door. Alton and Danielle have been very good to us, and and we look forward to having them around in years to come. Now, I'll finish off by telling you an group on story about a couple who went to Barcelona on their honeymoon, and they're having a great time, but a couple of nights before they came home, the woman's purse was stolen. So the usual up to the police station, and the usual questions. So, where have you got your money hidden? The policeman said. Oh, I had it strapped to my tie. Oh, your tie. And did you not feel it hand going up your leg? Oh, she, I did, but I didn't think it was the purse he was after. Stand and toast a lovely couple, Walter and Anya. Thank you.
I don't know how I'm going to come up to your standard pattern, but I'll give it a go. Thank you very much. First, I'd like to start by saying that it ultimately made it quite clear to me tonight not to embarrass one person here tonight. So I thought I'd offend or embarrass everyone. Not to let him down. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Mark. I'm Ultim's best man here today.
Well done.
Fair play. I want to thank Ultim for the honour of being best man today. Thank you very much. Really, yeah, it's been good. Everyone has made a huge effort here tonight, and I want to say how beautiful the bridesmaids look tonight, and the flower girls. But I have to say, all the time I've known Danielle, she looks absolutely amazing today. And I didn't have to write that part down because I think it was good. A little bit of history where I kind of known Ultim, or kind of fell to know him almost. I first met Ultim in secondary school, and we got to know each other better through football. With Fingallians, our local football team, which I think maybe St. Pat's has something to say about that. But Ultim always played midfield. In fact, not many people know this, but Ultim could have been a professional footballer. I know. If it were not for two things, his left foot and his right foot. All joking aside, he was a great midfield player. He never scored much, but I think that'll change tonight. Okay, let's carry on. I never knew Ultim had much of a singing voice, Fail, until myself, Phelan and Colin were driving home from Belfast from a 20th, not a 20th, but from a Riverlands concert, which was in its 20th anniversary. Well done, Dervla, and well done, Orla! Sorry, I got it down! Orla! What's down there? Holy God, where the mic goes? Okay. Where am I? Okay. And so we were driving home from, and he sang the Pogues the whole night long, through different borders, and he's found them to perfection, I might add, and he's very good at the pose. Those of us left standing tonight might be in for a shock. My advice, get to bed early. Ulton could be in for a few tunes. We all know Ulton's passion for his work in healthcare, and soon his beautiful bride, Danielle, will be qualified as well. Well done. I just thought there never will be a shortfall of nurses' uniforms in the bedroom to keep the spark alive. I know, it's one good thing. In all the years I've known Ulton, I have to say, since he's met Danielle, I've never seen him as happy and confident as when they are together. And my wife Laura noticed ever since Danielle has been around that Ulton is getting taller. Sure, he must be 6'2" again now. But this extra height I talked to you about is because of Danielle. I've never seen Ulton so proud and walking tall. Danielle surely brings out the best in him. Sure, when Danielle has heels on her, she is at least 6'1". I'd like to finish off with some advice for the happy couple, as I have learned along the way. 1, let her think she's having her own way. And 2, let her have her own way. On a more serious note, I want to say what a privilege it is today to be an Ulton's best man. Not that many people stepped up. You really have found your true love, and every smile you both share shows everyone this. So now it gives me great pleasure to invite you all to stand and raise your glasses in a toast to Ulton and Danielle, the new Mr. and Mrs. Bates. So wish them well in all the future, to love, life, laughter, and happily ever after. Ulton and Danielle. Ulton forgot to say something. Thank you.
Don't stop the clocks yet. Just one final thing I forgot, I just skipped through it there. I'd like to thank the entire the entire Leonard family, who from day one they've welcomed me into their homes and lives. The kettle's always on the boil down the borough. The company is always good and the crack is always 90. So thank you very much for. Bye bye. Enjoy the night.
Hit that clock bottle. We're over.
No, sorry. I am just going to invite